Hello everyone, we continue our videos about the Fethullahist Terrorist Organization and its bald face. This week I will talk about one of the most effective lobbyists of the Fethullahist Terrorist Organization in the United States of America, Burak Yeneroğlu. Burak Yeneroğlu is one of the most influential lobbyists of the Fethullah Terror Organization in the United States. He is known as one of the names behind it. We remember him as the Fetöist wrapped around Joe Biden's waist in the news about Joe Biden's Fetöist friends. Let's remember that picture. Fetö executives who attended the Christmas party organized at Joe Biden's house. He took a souvenir photo with Joe Biden. On one side of Biden is Faruk Taban, one of the important names of Fetö in the United States, and between Joe Biden and his wife, there is a name hugging Joe Biden's waist. That name is Burak Yeneroğlu. Burak Yeneroğlu is a very influential name in the Democratic Party in the United States. So where does all this influence come from? Let's start if you are ready. The first time we heard the name Burak Yeneroğlu was during the elections when Barack Obama was elected president for the second time. Burak Yeneroğlu was part of Barack Obama's campaign team and was one of the top 100 donors to Barack Obama's presidential campaign. He donated $657,000 from his own account and organized the collection of a donation of about $5.5 million. Burak Yeneroğlu did not stop there. He was on the finance committee of the Democratic Party within the Democratic Party, and he organized Obama's. He was also one of the financiers of the presidential campaign. He was one of the people who helped Barack Obama become president for the second time in 2012. Burak Yeneroğlu, in an interview with newspapers, he said that he supported Obama in the same way in 2008, and that he organized a team to go door to door in the United States. He was proud to say that they had helped Obama win. Burak Yeneroğlu did not stop there. He also said that Obama had called him to thank him personally and that he was so proud that he could meet with Obama whenever he wanted. He also said in the same interview that he was close to him. Burak Yeneroğlu, who was one of the most important figures in the elections of 2012, in which Barack Obama was elected president for the second time, was also an important figure in the elections in which Hillary Clinton was a presidential candidate. He made a significant donation to the Democratic Party. At that time, some Americans from the Democratic Party even contacted Burak Yeneroğlu through his social media account and asked him to support Bernie Sanders, who was also a candidate in the 2020 elections, instead of Hillary Clinton. They asked him for help. Burak Yeneroğlu is such an influential figure in the Democratic Party with his donations, and he does not hide his ties to the Fethullahist Terrorist Organization. He is also the director of one of Fetö's associations in the United States. Whenever Fetö members organize an event in the United States, he is always among the sponsors of that event. Burak Yeneroğlu owns a company called Bayrak. Bayrak is a granite marble company. It is also one of the subsidiaries of Bayrak Holding, which has very serious investments in the United States. Burak Yeneroğlu is one of the partners and general manager of this company, and Holding is owned by Tevfik Arif, a businessman of Kazakhstan nationality who also holds Turkish citizenship. Tevfik Arif was named after a ceremony held on Ataturk's yacht in Turkey. We'll remember him as one of the names detained after a raided party. Tevfik Arif was arrested after that raid, and he was released after a while. He is also a very close friend of former US President Donald Trump. Let's stop here. Burak Yeneroğlu was one of the biggest donors to Obama's presidential campaign. He is also a very important figure for Hillary Clinton and the Democratic Party. In fact, he is so influential in the Democratic Party that they asked him for help, and the company he is a partner of is a very close friend of Trump, the main financier. Even Bayrak Group, one of the top cleaning companies of Trump's hotels and business centers in the US. Burak Yeneroğlu's role in the Fethullahist Terrorist Organization. He is not only an effective lobbyist for the Democratic Party, but also a sponsor of Fetö organizations in the US. We come across Burak Yeneroğlu's name in another place, founded in Izmir, in a company called Bayrak Stone. Nurdan Yeneroğlu, wife of Burak Yeneroğlu, and Nurdan Yeneroğlu, who was captured on a raider during the July 15 coup attempt. In the company founded by Hakan Çiçek, one of the Fetö imams and one of the coup leaders. Burak Yeneroğlu is also a director and partner of the US He is opening a branch of Bayrak Stone in Izmir, and among the partners of this company are his wife and Hakan Çiçek, who led the July 15 coup attempt. After a while, his wife transfers her shares in the company to Hakan Çiçek and severs her ties with the company. And the name of the company, it's changing to Bahar Natural Stone Company. Burak Yeneroğlu is now a partner with Hakan Çiçek. Arrested for being a FETÖ member and released after being sentenced to caprice. CHP Urlamayor İbrahim Burak Oğuz, Hakan Çiçek, one of the leaders of the July 15 coup attempt. Ibrahim Burak Oğuz, who keeps the accounting records of the company owned by Burak Yeneroğlu's wife, does not only keep the accounting records of this FETÖ-owned company in Izmir. There is another marble company. The owner of this company is Sezai, one of Fetö's former gendarmerie and Navy secret imams who planned a riot in prisons after the July 15 coup attempt. İsmail Kokuroğlu, one of the leaders of the organization. İsmail Kokuroğlu and Burak Yeneroğlu are one of the names doing business together in the US. Burak Yeneroğlu and İsmail Kokuroğlu are allegedly doing business together in the US, and İsmail Kokuroğlu's the plan to throw Turkey into turmoil and create an atmosphere of chaos in Turkey by rioting in prisons during the June 4 elections. One of the financiers is Burak Yeneroğlu. Let's summarize what we have told so far. Burak Yeneroğlu, who financed Barack Obama's presidential elections in 2008 and 2012 and played an active role in his campaign, is a man who cooperates with Donald Trump through his boss. He also has a very active role in the Democratic Party, and he was influential enough to meet with Obama whenever he wanted during Obama's presidency, when Turkish-American relations reached an irreversible level. And with Joe Biden, Obama's vice president and the current American president, who was close enough to Biden to take a photo of them hugging each other at his house. Not only that, a man in the United States supports İsmail Kokuroğlu, who founded a company in Izmir with Hakan Çiçek, who led the July 15 coup development in Izmir and planned a rebellion in Turkey and prisons. And we usually hear about this man in the news, about the luxurious life of FETÖ members in the United States, or in the news about Biden's FETÖ friends, with a photo or his luxurious residence in the United States. Burak Yeneroğlu in the United States. He is one of the most influential figures in Fetö's lobbying organization. There will be a question on the minds of those who watch this video, whether Burak Yeneroğlu and Mustafa Yeneroğlu, who are frequently featured in the media, are related. We have no evidence to prove this. However, Mustafa Yeneroğlu's support for the Fetö Terrorist Organization is fixed. For this reason, it does not matter whether he is related to Burak Yeneroğlu or not. He hosted the wives of Fetö imams in parliament and claimed that they were kidnapped by the state. Who came up with the idea? At the same time, he has the report to claim that members of the Fetö Terrorist Organization did not commit crimes before July 15th. So there is no need to tell whether Mustafa Yeneroğlu is related to Burak Yeneroğlu in order to say anything about him. As I said, we have no evidence to prove this. Even if we do, it doesn't matter much. Fetö Terrorist Organization. We will continue to explain its dirty face and the leaders of the organization. To support us, don't forget to like our video, subscribe to our channel, turn on your notifications for new videos, and share this video on your social media accounts. Thank you for your support.